Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. First thing we're looking at today is a chart of the market. This is intraday. We're looking at a 2-minute chart actually of the Mini Russell 2000 futures contract. This is the front month, and where are we at? We're at 735. Looks like we're trying to still break out of that key 700 level that we've seen in the ER2 around 1400 in the S&P. We've got a double top going on in the S&P. We'll look at that in a second. But certainly 735 is nice to see in the mini Russell after being around 700 for about the last 3 months. So what are we looking at? We're looking at our proprietary indicators. Had a lot of green here, green, green, green. This was all bullish. And what do we get? A nice move higher. Having said that, we did get a little bit of a divergence here, a little bit of a divergence right here in this indicator, but still fully bullish there. Once we got going above the trend, once we broke out a little bit, it did suggest this was fully bullish, fully bullish, fully bullish, and even actually bullish here. So we did expect the fall through there. Having said that, we got a little bit of a divergence here. This was a cautionary sign that, yeah, we're in this nice uptrend, but we might want to be looking out. And that's certainly what we did see. We saw a complete break, and we actually saw a slide in all of our indicators to bearish except for this one, but we're definitely getting the divergence here on the open, suggesting that this move might not be holding. Got up around 745 to 750 in the ER2 and just sold off. Bearish, bearish, triple bearish, but this still holding on to the bullish side. So what happens yesterday? We get kind of a choppy open, a little bit lower, but still bullish. Bullish right there, moving to bullish right there, and still bullish, albeit diverging right here. So not a fully bullish, sorry, not full strength bullish, but certainly enough to trail the market higher, which we did see from a move from around 732 to about 744, we'll call it. And so definitely fully bullish here, and you do get the higher move, albeit choppy above the trend. Now, more importantly, here it is Friday, May 16th, middle of the month. Get this nice bull trap open. Higher surge to just above this previous swing high. Complete reversal. Why did it reverse? Well, look at this. Bearish. Complete market's at a new high, but we've got bearish indications here, folks. Bearish divergence. We've got bearishness right here. Bearishness right here. Sliding into bearishness right there. So that suggests that right there you definitely need to be selling the market. We've got the onset early open divergence on the negative side, and then our tertiary indicators, and this one start to move to bearish right as we break below the trend. So definitely, when you're at 741 or 740, 740, 741, you're going to expect some lower moves, and that's what we got. Probably about 10 points down to around 732. So about 8 to 9 points on the downside so far, bouncing back a little bit, but fully bearish. And fortunately so, because we're making some nice money today. Our black portfolio is up about $7,000, I believe. And the MapDT version 2.0 is the standout today. In terms of futures, up 10%. We'll look at that in a second, up $2,000. Actually, we're not going to be, yeah, we'll be able to see that. But moving right along, let's go ahead, and so that's a look at our intraday. And we're going to go ahead and look at the chart of the daily. This is the S&P 500. And we've talked about this. We did mention that we were in this nice uptrend. We had actually moved to officially bullish from a market timing perspective. On an official basis, we moved to officially bullish right around 1368, probably. I don't remember exactly when it was, but certainly we're officially bullish. We were running into this very strong trend following support resistance, which was on resistance level, which still could arguably be on resistance level. We haven't confirmedly, if that's a word, so broken above this, and we mentioned that if we got above 1420 in the S&P, granted we're above the 1400 level, it's a very round level, but above 1420, that would be clean air for a move higher, and we mentioned probably on up to about 1480 to 1500. Having said that, we've just really had problems with the 1420 level. We've traded above there a couple of times, but always reversed back lower. Reversal, reversal. Actually, what was the close right there? Got a close, yeah, again, reversal 1418, then an ET sell signal, trying to recover from that, given all this bullishness. And here we are once again, bumping up against 1420. We actually did get a close above 1420 yesterday. The close was 357. Where are we now? 1416.27. So with the bearish indications on the intraday today that we just looked at, it doesn't appear that we're going to be able to break above this 1420 level today. Will we do so? Hopefully. Hopefully we do. We definitely want to break out of this range, and this is a nice trailing move higher to chop around a little bit and then just break it back to the upside and hopefully move on to 1500, 1600 by the end of the year. So there you have it. There's the daily perspective. We are officially bullish. If we get back below, obviously 1380, we'll move back to bearish. But if we get back below, I guess 1390 to 1400, a bit of a concern. A bit of a concern below 1400. We've got this convergence of short-term and long-term coming in at 1407, so that's kind of a key level to watch too. But 1400 from a round perspective and 1495. So, but where are we? We're still bullish, still short-term bullish, albeit certainly diverging. Intermediate-term bullish, strongly so. Short-term bullish in terms of directional movement, and intermediate-term bullish in terms of directional movement. So, there you have it. We've had a nice 12 days for the MiniAnalyst.com. We'll look at that in a second. We'll go ahead and maybe look through a couple of systems. See, there's our swing system 8.0. Been a little bit choppy in a really nice long setup. Bought right there, another 17 points as of today. Nice winner there. A couple little choppy trades there. Swing system 7.0. A little bit choppy there. This certainly is an indication we were long. Boom. Just get stopped out. We were short. Boom. Just get stopped out. Might want to revise that stop a little bit. Little bit choppiness too. Nice winners and another beautiful winner on the ES. Wow, that is very nice. 1390 up to 1420 or so, and a nice winner there. But just getting countered by these errant stops. Might want to consider revising these too. Don't like to optimize at all, but certainly we have to have our stops appropriate with the market, so we might revise those. Still not hurting performance. Here's some nice winners. Nice winner, nice winner, nice winner. Kind of a loss, but a beautiful setup yesterday, 1415 to 1425 in the last couple hours of trade on the ES for our Day Trader 9.0. We need to kind of skim through these. Day Trader 8.0 just hitting all the winners. Winner, winner, winner. Trading the Dow contract. Had a nice 100% winner on our OAX options the other day. There's our ES Day Trader 1.0. Beautiful winners. Winner, winner. Look at that. 1750 down to 1397.50. Nice 20-point win for the ES Day Trader 1.0. Flat loss, almost a flat loss. Another beautiful winner today, short around 1422.50. Nice, almost 10 points off the low. 5 to 7 points at present. Swing System 5.0 continuing to nail every turn except for these couple of trades. Boom, Swing System 5.0 continues to nail. Buy, sell, buy, and another sell today. So there we have the grind. Chopped around a little bit. Few winners, few losses. Day Trader 5.0. Not looking. Oh wow, beautiful trade there. But this was not such a good trade. Should have trailed that out. But beautiful winners and a couple errant losses, and another very nice winner today for the Day Trader 5.0. And we are really running out of time, so we're going to go ahead and switch over. Let's at least. I did want to show you guys the Dow Day Trader 1.0 and a beautiful winner today. Beautiful winners, almost a flat loss. Look at those winners. Look at that winner. Look at these winners on the Dow Day Trader 1.0. 1, 2, 3, 4, huge. 5, 6, and another big one today. 7, and one little bitty stop out for our Dow Day Trader 1.0. So there you have it. We're going to go ahead and look over at this real quick. This is a 12-day performance. Matt Black up 40% in 12 days, $39,000. And the MAP DT version 2.0 is the standout with a 61% gain. That's where our special is going to be today. Folks, you can pause this and take a look at these numbers. These are our numbers today. If you go to our website, just enter promo code VIDEO. Go down here to MAP version 2.0, MAP DT version 2.0. Enter in code VIDEO, and you'll get a nice little savings. So that'll be a nice little surprise for you. And hope you've enjoyed the video and have a great trading week, or having a great trading week. And we'll see you next time.